Good evening once again, my darling. How are you doing tonight? Welcome back to another fantastical episode of Nighthawks Radio. I'm your host as always, Tryst, and tonight we've got a special episode tonight. I am tributing all things 90s alternatives and weird and grunge and shoegaze and everything in between. I am actually currently live in Key West right now, taking a little trip, spending some time with the fam, and I didn't want to give up on my show and play an old episode. I wanted to give you guys something while I'm down here, so we started you off with Pixies' Valoria, and coming up next, we've got a song by Curve, and it's called Clipped.
Talking about There's no life.
To put out my favorite part, I am dying in the way. Take a look at our towers, never trust in their lives. Sipping, living in the booze, only belly sings the blues. All dressed up on with me, keep on tripping it away. I am myself, I'm not myself, I'm not dead and I'm not for sale. So keep your bankroll on reach your son and just that way. Fake the heat and scratch your hips, skinned up knees and soft your lips. I'll breathe the life, fix paper life, and when you end up with the light. Let go, it's hard holding on. One more trip and I'll be gone. So keep your head up, keep it on, just a whisper I'll be gone. Take a breath and make it big. It's the last you'll ever get. We'll break the egg with diamond rings. It's the last you'll ever choose. I am myself, I'm not myself. I'm not dead and I'm not for sale. Hold me closer, closer, let me go. Let me be, just let me be. I am myself, I'm not myself. I'm not dead and I'm not for sale. So keep your bankroll on reach yourself and get that money.
KZE, Tryst here with ya, and this is Nighthawks Radio, baby. Tonight we are celebrating all things 90s, and I'm very excited for this episode, so I hope you enjoy it too. You just heard Trippin' on a Hole in a Paper Heart by Stone Temple Pilots, and before that we had Clipped by Curve, and opened up tonight's show with some Pixies, Valoria. I played that one at my last dance party. It's always a good one to jump around to with the right people. Stick around, baby. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. Nighthawks Radio, honey. All things 90s coming at you. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Coming down the mountain.
98.1 KCE. Tryst here with you, honey. And this is Nighthawks Radio, celebrating all things 90s tonight. You just heard Mountain Song by none other than Jane's Addiction. I used to actually sing that song with my one of my many projects that I've had, my 90s tribute band. And coming up next, let's go into some Radiohead, shall we? This is actually one of my favorite Radiohead songs, and it's called Climbing Up the Walls. Tryst here with you, baby. Here every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial and see where I'm at next. We've got a great party coming up on March 28th at Unicorn Bar. It's going to be probably my last Darkwave party for a while because I've got other things planned and in store for you. And then 417 at the Colony for Spring Fever Sirens. So be sure to follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official for more details and ticket info. And let's take another break. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio, 90s edition, honey. Don't go anywhere. 98.1 KZE, Tryst here with ya, and this is Nighthawks Radio. Please join me here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, for all things dark and delicious, and whatever else I have planned in store for ya. That was the Brian Jonestown Massacre with Anemone, and if you're just tuning in, tonight's episode is all things 90s, and with that, I've got to play one of my 90s queens, honey. Coming up for you, I got some PJ Harvey, and this is off the 1998 album Is This Desire, and this one is called A Perfect Day, Elise. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. I'm your host, Tryst. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your night tonight, and I hope I'm making it a little bit more special and cozy. That was Yoo-Hoo. You know, that is from the Jawbreaker soundtrack. I love that movie, Jawbreaker. That is like a nice, wonderful, dark chick flick from the 90s. Bit disturbing, but the fashion is just everything in it. And that song is playing iconically when they're strutting down the hallways in high school. You know, when I was a kid, I was always so excited to go to high school, and I thought it was going to be like what you saw in the movies. Nothing like it at all. Let's go take another break for now. Don't go anywhere. This is Nighthawks Radio. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. We'll be right back.
I am doll eyes, doll mouth, doll legs. I am doll arms, big veins, doll babe. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, they really do. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, and I do too. I want to be the girl with the most cake. I love him so much it just turns to hate. I fake it so real, I am beyond fake. Someday you will ache like I ache. 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 I am doll parts, bad skin, doll heart. It's dance for night, for the rest of my life. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, they really do. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, but I do too. I want to be the girl with the most cake. He only loves those things because he loves to see them break. I fake it so real, I am beyond fake. And someday you will ache like I ache. And someday you will ache like I ache. Someday you will ache like I ache. And 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 someday you will ache like I ache. Someday you will ache like I ache.
98.1 KZE. Tryst here with you, and you are listening to Nighthawks Radio. I am here every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, honey. Do it, do it, do it. Tonight's episode is all things 90s, and we just had Doll Parts by Hole. And coming up next, I am going to play a rare Depeche Mode song that is featured as sort of like a B-side or an extra track on the deluxe version, I guess you can say. of my favorite album of theirs from 1993 called Songs of Faith and Devotion. And this track is called My Joy. So with that being said, enjoy.
It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they
to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with you, and I hope you are loving tonight's music and vibes, and that's all I want to give you is good vibes, honey. You just heard Something in the Way by Nirvana, probably my favorite Nirvana song, well, one of them. Before that, we had My Joy by Depeche Mode and All Parts by Hole. Stick around, we've got lots more 90s coming your way. This is a very special 90s edition of Nighthawks Radio. So don't go anywhere. I'll meet you back here. Stay tuned.
Never was a cornflake girl. Thought that was a good solution, hanging with the raisin girls. She's gone to the other side, giving us a yo-heave-ho. Things are getting kind of gross, and I go at sleepy time. This is not really, this is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Honey, you bet your life. It's a peel out the watchword, just peel out the watchword. What's going on? Seems we got a cheaper feel now. All the sweet teas are gone. Gone to the other side with my encyclopedia. They must have paid her a nice price. She's putting on a stupid love. This is not really, this is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Honey, you bet your life. It's a peel out the watchword, just peel out the watchword. Never was a
Easy-E. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio, baby. Tryst here with you, as always, every Wednesday, 7 to 9. That was my girl, one of my favorite chicks in the 90s, honey, Tori Amos with Cornflake Girl. And tonight's episode of Nighthawks is celebrating all things 90s, because why the hell not? The weather's starting to warm up, and there's just something about 90s music and warm weather that just goes hand in hand. Except for this next song. This one is more of a nighttime track. Perfect for Nighthawks, right? This one is off one of my favorite albums of all time. This one is by Massive Attack, and it's called Black Milk. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with ya, and I'm here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, right here on 98.1, celebrating music for all of my creatures of the night. And I hope you're enjoying tonight's show. All things 90s, it's all love, baby. We just heard Black Milk by Massive Attack, off one of my favorite albums ever, Mezzanine. Before that, we had one of my favorite artists as well, Tori Amos, with Cornflake Girl. I sung that recently at a live piano karaoke. Went over pretty well, actually. Stick around, we've got more Nighthawks coming your way. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. Sit right there, don't go anywhere.
Man calls from the lake, a lone moon dives upon the water. I put my hand over hers, down in the lime tree arbor. When in the trees is a whispering low that I love her. She puts her hand over mine, down in the lime tree arbor. Every breath that I breathe, and every place I go, well, there is a hand that protects me, and I do love her so. There'll always be suffering that flows through life like water. I put my hand over her, down in the lime tree arbor. The boatman, he is gone. The loons have flown for cover. She puts her hand over mine, down in the lime tree arbor. Through every word that I speak, and everything I know, well, there is a hand that protects me, and I do love her so.
98.1 KZE, Tryst here with ya, and this is Nighthawks Radio. I had to celebrate Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds because that song that you just heard, Lime Tree Arbor, is off of the Boatman's Call, and the anniversary of that was last week, actually, and it was 29 years old. And it's a beautiful album, start to finish. It was actually the first album I really listened to by Nick Cave, and now I'm forever a fan. Coming up next, we've got some sneaker pimps for you, and this one's called Postmodern Sleaze.
Toenails red. craves a tortured soul.
98.1 KZE. Tryst here with you, and you're listening to Nighthawks Radio. Tonight's episode is a very special 90s edition, so I had to play some Alice in Chains unplugged for you. That was Sludge Factory, live from the MTV Unplugged session. And before that, we had Postmodern Sleaze by Sneaker Pimps. And before that, we had Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds with Lime Tree Arbor. We've got some more music coming your way. Don't go anywhere. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, and be sure to join me here every Wednesday, 7 to 9 for Nighthawks Radio. We'll be right back. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. KZE, Tryst here with ya, and this is Nighthawks Radio. I am live every Wednesday, 7 to 9, right here. And follow me on Instagram at Tryst Official. That was Come Undone by Duran Duran. That's a great Duran Duran song from the 90s. That was from what I heard, like one of their comeback songs. I could be totally wrong. But I'll tell you what, when I was a little girl, I loved Duran Duran. I was like a 10-year-old fan, okay? Coming up next, let's do some 9 Inch Nails, shall we? This is actually off of kind of a rare album of theirs, and this track is called And All That Could Have Been.
Two of us were never meant.
back to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with you, and I hope you had a wonderful evening with me. I've got some more music coming your way before we wind down tonight's show, but hopefully I'll see you March 28th at Unicorn Bar in Kingston for my Darkwave dance party, and April 17th at the Colony. You just heard And All That Could Have Been by Nine Inch Nails, and before that we had Come Undone by Duran Duran. We are celebrating all things 90s tonight, so stick around. I've got more coming your way. Don't go anywhere. thank you so much for joining me tonight on Nighthawks Radio. I hope you loved tonight's episode and the music selections. Long live the 90s, and long live music and art and culture and freedom and dance and expression, which is everything I just hope to bring to your life. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. I've got lots of events coming up, 328 at Unicorn Bar and 417 at the Colony. And I love you guys. Thank you for joining me this evening. And like I said, I am live in Key West right now, so this is cool to just kind of reach out to you from another part of the country that I'm used to. Have a wonderful night, wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you around soon. We are going to close out tonight's show with some Smashing Pumpkins. And if I have time to play another, I will. If not, I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and see you soon.
the devil, so the